think it's June 13th, Saturday, June 13th, 2026. I'm on my way to Seattle for my nephew's graduation. Exciting for him. I wanted to document that I was listening to a podcast, and it was, it might have been Just Happened with Emilio. No, it wasn't. It was someone else. Damn. What's his name? I don't know this guy's name because I don't watch him as much, but he's got super positive energy, white guy with glasses, and he talks about his daughter. Anyways, he was interviewing the guy that channels say Amadeus, but I don't think that's right. Something like that, okay? He was channeling and talking about, you know, turning from caterpillars to butterflies, and the interviewer was asking really tough questions. He was like, well, I don't want just basic answers like just breathe. I'd like you to dive into it a little more for the viewers, because when you say just breathe or just get over it, some people are like, what does that mean? How do I do that, right? And so, because he was like, well, if you're in pain, you chose to be in pain, get over it, right? Everything that you chose on this earth to experience, you chose. So choose something different, which, it sounds like it would be great if it were true that we chose all this because we wanted to experience all this, but so much of us have experienced so much fucking trauma that's so horrible that we're like, how could you say that I wanted to experience? Why would anyone in their right fucking mind want to experience this, right? And I think that's where the catch-22 is with all these theories, is that, well, when we chose to come here and experience this, we were not in our human right mind, okay? Otherwise, we wouldn't have fucking chose it. We were in our spirit energy. I don't even know if the spirit has a mind, because a mind just sounds so limited to the brain, right? And that's just a machine. That's not how things work. So maybe when we did choose to experience all this horrible and wonderful stuff, we had a reason and a purpose for doing so. And then we get here with our limited ability to understand and comprehend complex themes, that we suddenly fall in the victim role and can't believe why me, right? So the caterpillar to the butterfly analogy that he used made sense. And then the speaker, the interviewer, asked, well, wait a minute. If I turn into a butterfly, am I supposed to just be okay with the people I love being caterpillars? Shouldn't I help them turn into butterflies too? And the speaker said, we can't force other caterpillars to want to be butterflies. All we could do is become the butterfly to show them that it's possible. But even then, some caterpillars will look at us and not recognize us anymore. Even if we told them, hey, it's me, ZORDIA. Remember I was a caterpillar yesterday? Today I'm a butterfly. They'd be like, you're not ZORDIA. ZORDIA is a caterpillar, right? And so they aren't even at a place where they can even recognize or probably even want to turn into a butterfly because they don't believe it's possible. And so he used the analogy of being a butterfly and flying over a field of caterpillars. And the caterpillars looking up saying, what's that? And I totally felt that. Okay, when I walk into a room or when people see me online, I know some people are like, what the fuck is that? Because they're fucking rude and they say that shit. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? What's her problem? What's wrong with her face? Whatever, you know, like, call me a clown, whatever. Like, they just can't see that I'm a butterfly. And that made a lot of sense to me. And all we could do as butterflies, if we've evolved a little quicker than the other caterpillars, is just be the butterfly. Just be yourself. That's all we can do. Is just be the butterfly, and eventually all the caterpillars will eventually turn into butterflies also, in their own time, in their own way. So that really resonated with me. And then, let me see, I'm sorry. I feel like I got lipstick on my teeth. As that talk was ending, he was talking about experiencing a new world, you know, as a butterfly. You're not stuck to the ground, right? And in my mind, I'm like totally psychoanalyzing everything like I do. And I'm thinking, wow, so now as a butterfly, I'm not trapped to the ground anymore. I could fly around. My mind is expanding. I'm open. I'm seeing beautiful things. I'm traveling. I'm meeting new species. I'm seeing new ground that I never saw before. And I can imagine wanting to just pick up a caterpillar and take them and show them the beauty of the world, but, you know, not being able to. And that song from Aladdin, the Disney cartoon, popped into my mind, A Whole New World. And I was like, I have to hear this song. I started singing it. And as I sang it, I started crying. It resonated so deeply. Like, I've never heard that song in this way before, with this much clarity, with wanting a whole new world so badly, knowing that it's within reach and it's coming, and just like the healing just poured out of me. And if you have time, go listen to that song, okay? But listen to the version with the soul version with the female and the male singing. Okay, that's the one. Okay. I felt such healing and cleansing after I sang that song. And okay, a couple things. I haven't been singing, so I haven't been able to flush that part out of me. At the same time, I'm realizing it's okay to be a butterfly in a field of caterpillars. And I often say recently when I'm meeting and talking to new people, you know, every family has like the black sheep of the family. But my family is full of black sheep, right? It's pretty common and normal in my family to go against authority. And I am the opposite. In my family, I'm the unicorn, right? In a field of black sheep. That's the only way I could describe it. So I guess I would be the black sheep in my family because I'm the different one. But when people say black sheep in compared to white sheep, you know, I always think white against black, good against evil, contrast, right? Opposites. And being the unicorn in my family, I'm not two-dimensional, okay? There is no right or wrong. With me, I see all the possibilities, all the colors. I want to experience everything. And that's what I mean by being the multicolored being in the black and white or gray area. I don't live in a gray area. I live in a fucking rainbow colored world. Look at me. Yeah. Go listen to that song.